In a stunning turn of events, former Formula One driver Ralf Schumacher has unleashed a bombshell accusation, claiming that his nephew Mick Schumacher has been unfairly overlooked by renowned motorsport figure Helmut Marko and the prestigious AlphaTauri team. Could this be because of Mick Schumacher's involvement with Mercedes? Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you can keep up to date on everything Formula One. During an interview, Mick Schumacher revealed that the decision to block his potential move to Red Bull was influenced by Dr. Helmut Marko, the renowned motorsport advisor for the team. Schumacher explained that initially, Franz Tost, the team manager and principal, had expressed a preference for a different driver. Tost's reasoning behind this preference was rooted in the understanding that it typically takes 2 to 3 years for new drivers to fully acclimate and perform at their best in Formula One. Considering this timeline, Mick Schumacher, who was available in the driver market, would have been a logical choice due to his potential and room for growth. However, Marko, with his significant influence within the Red Bull team, stepped in and decided to prevent the move from taking place. For the current season, Mick Schumacher finds himself in the role of reserve driver with Mercedes, eagerly awaiting potential race seat opportunities that may arise for the 2024 season. He could also be replacing Logan Sargent soon if he does not perform in the coming races. The exact motivations behind Marko's intervention remained unclear, with Schumacher speculating that personal reasons or other factors may have played a role in the decision. I mean, clearly, Marko's preference for Nick de Vries over Mick Schumacher is speculative. Now, why is this comment being made? Despite being chosen over Mick Schumacher, Nick de Vries has struggled to make a significant impact since joining Red Bull. The 28-year-old driver has been plagued by multiple crashes and has failed to secure a single point for his team. This lackluster performance has led some pundits to suggest that Schumacher could potentially make a sensational comeback with AlphaTauri, replacing the underperforming Dutchman. Dr. Helmut Marko, however, was quick to dismiss these rumors and put an end to the speculation, while acknowledging that de Vries is currently on a yellow card, indicating that his position within the team is under scrutiny. Marko emphasized that the driver still has time to prove himself to the team bosses. The experienced 80-year-old motorsport advisor also mentioned that in a worst-case scenario, they have a pool of young talent to fall back on. Marko specifically mentioned Liam Lawson and Ayumu Iwasa as potential options, infusing the situation with an air of excitement and anticipation. Now here comes the interesting news. According to the passionate claims of his uncle, Ralf Schumacher, Mick had secured a spot on the short list of AlphaTauri's team boss, Franz Tost. This revelation adds an electrifying layer to the story, as Tost sought a driver with a degree of experience, clearly recognizing Mick's immense potential. Ralf Schumacher also thinks there is a possibility that Helmut Marko holds a personal grudge against the Schumacher family name. Ralf suggested that there may be an underlying issue or bias from Marko towards Mick Schumacher, which could explain why the initial plan did not work out. Despite maintaining a positive personal relationship with Marko himself, Ralf finds it difficult to comprehend why Mick was not given the opportunity from the start, as he firmly believes that his nephew would perform better than the two drivers Marko mentioned as potential alternatives. Ralf Schumacher expressed his surprise and confusion at Dr. Helmut Marko's decision regarding Mick Schumacher's potential signing with Red Bull. Ralf stated that, in his opinion, there is currently no other driver within the Red Bull squad who would be a suitable fit for the team. This adds to his astonishment regarding Marko's actions. Ralf Schumacher's comments imply that there might be some personal animosity or preconceived notions affecting Marko's judgment when it comes to Mick Schumacher. This perspective adds to raising questions about the potential influence of personal biases within the complex world of Formula One team dynamics. Now let's talk about Dr. Helmut Marko. In the previous season, this influential figure in Red Bull made an interesting remark regarding Mick Schumacher and his chances of joining the team. Marko pointed out that Schumacher's affiliation with Ferrari played a significant role in the decision-making process. He expressed that Schumacher's ties to the Ferrari program were a deterrent, making him less attractive as an option for Red Bull. Moreover, Marko emphasized the importance of a reserve driver's involvement in sponsored events, particularly those taking place in the United States. It seems that the Red Bull team valued the driver's profile and image when considering their choice. In this context, Daniel Ricciardo, with his established reputation and persona, appeared to be the preferred candidate for the team. During a recent interview with RTL, Bernie Ecclestone, the former Formula One Supremo, offered some advice that might come as a surprise to Mick Schumacher. Ecclestone suggested that it could be time for Mick to reconsider his aspirations of achieving success in Formula One and explore alternative options for his career. Drawing an analogy, Ecclestone likened this realization to waking up from a deep slumber, implying that Mick should come to terms with the reality that his long-cherished dreams might not actually come to fruition. Ecclestone's words carried a sense of tough love as he encouraged Mick to shift his mindset and explore other avenues for his future. It seems that Ecclestone believes it might be wise for Mick to channel his energy and efforts towards alternative career paths, rather than solely focusing on chasing his Formula One dreams, which may not ultimately materialize. Do you think that Mick Schumacher can make a comeback to the F1 grid with AlphaTauri in the near future? Or do you think AlphaTauri will potentially go for a Red Bull Academy driver? Let us know in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more Formula One.